What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel, Turbo Talon Golf on YouTube. Guys, I value your time. Everybody's busy. This is a new part of my intro, if I remember to say it in each of the videos. But don't feel like you need to watch this entire video. They're very long. You can play around a golf here in the simulator in anywhere between 30 and, I don't know, 50 minutes, an hour if you're really yapping your jaw. But people generally don't have time to watch a whole video, so feel free to bounce in and out as you please. Go to the end of the video is what I suggest. Check out the scorecard and see if there's anything in there that tickles your fancy. And then go back to that hole. Go back to that hole and watch that hole. I'm not trying to grow the channel. Don't feel like you need to subscribe or thumbs up anything. This is purely for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. I'm glad you're here, but don't feel obliged to stay for the whole video. If you decide to, because this is Joe Lagowski's Golf League, British Masters at Belfry, GC. I'm not sure there's going to be a whole lot in here to see, but anything could happen. We got a 5-foot gimme auto putt, white tees, which are 6,700 yards, total course length, Friday pins, green firmness is normal with a stimp of 11, fairway firmness is normal, wind is calm, and the tournament is at 262 feet. Let me pause you guys and check the slope and rating of this course real quick. The Belfry PGA National on Blue Golf. The closest thing to 6,700 yard tees we got here are the white tees, which are called J.H. Taylor. I'm not familiar with that name, but that doesn't really mean anything. I am not a golf aficionado. I'm working on it. I'm working on history, but it's slow. It says it's a par 71. I can't see that here. We'll know in a minute. 6,639 yards, and it's a 72 rating with a 110 slope. 113 is an average course difficulty, and 110 is a 3 points below that. So I'm wondering what the catch is here. I'm already kind of spooked because none of these settings are really like making my spidey senses tingle. And you've got a slope of 110 and a rating of 72, meaning a scratch golfer is going to shoot a stroke over par. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's get it loaded up. Let's get it loaded up. What's the weather look like in the simulator here? Where's my cool meat thermometer? It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit in this SOB. Good times, good times. That's why I got my trusty spray bottle here. I keep my shirt kind of wet. I keep my shirt kind of wet. Maybe we could get some kind of split unit in here and maybe get some air conditioning going. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. It's more a matter of will. Because this is a big garage. It's got 20-foot ceilings, and it would take a long time to cool this sucker down. Okay. Where's my remote? The hi-fi's a little too high fidelity. Dude, seriously, where's my remote? How do I keep doing this? Okay, I guess we're gonna hear some birds chirping. I can change you guys' volume, but I can't find my damn projector remote. On the TV over here, I'm watching triple bogey and BZ0902, play some golf at Greystone. That's where Sean and I just played. Excuse me, Flying Fat Kid. That's how you probably know him. And we had a really good round. But these guys are only on the 14th hole, and they've got us beat by 3 strokes. So I'm guessing they're pretty damn good golfers. Let's play some golf. Pretty wide open here. Not a whole lot other than you can see there's a bunker on the right to keep you honest. Course designers do that stuff on purpose. I've played a couple of rounds in the sim, but I wouldn't say I'm warmed up. Had to go grocery shopping with the missus. It's a high, slicey ball. That's all right. Did we come over the top? We did not. We had an open club face. A $185 into the pin. I am in the rough. I don't have a good $185 out of the rough club. So I'm going to hit something with a decent, not a decent amount of loft, but enough loft. And see what we can do here. Are we okay, or are we in another bunker? Let's check the numbers. Carry in GSPro was 153. Real life carry, not taking any environmental factors into account, would have been 170. Not a bad shot considering all of that crap. Ball's going to want to come out left, and it's going to want to roll left. Let's just try to get it somewhere near the pin. That was close to what I wanted to do, but might have left us with a dirty, stinking bogey. Guys, I've been golfing for about 13 months now, golfing seriously for about 13 months now, and it's been a roller coaster ride. I established a handicap this summer. Let me go back a few steps. It's Sunday the 24th of August 2025. My apologies. I always forget to do something during the dang intro. But I started playing golf seriously last summer. That's when I started building this simulator. Naturally, I bought a new driver and new irons and all of that bull crap that everybody does when they're going to get serious about golf. But in this particular part of my roller coaster ride, I am not keeping score. I went to the golf course yesterday, and I went to the golf course a day last week, and I'm just playing golf. I'm trying to hit good shots where the ball generally goes the direction I want it to go, and it goes generally as far as it's supposed to go. I'm not real big into score right now. I'm just trying to have solid contact on the golf ball. I've established a handicap through the USGA. It's like 21.7. It's nothing to write home about. But if you can break 100 on the golf course, you are already better than like 50% of golfers. So it's been quite, that sucks. It's been quite an interesting year. Obviously spent lots and lots of money on golf clubs and golf simulators, and it's been interesting. There was some good shots on that hole. The drive was a little slicey monster, but we'll see what the driver keeps doing, and if it's not getting us in a lot of trouble, we'll keep using it. If it does get me in trouble, I will start using the 3 or the 5 wood. Not a whole lot going on here. I'm playing my shot shape because if I hit this ball straight, it's probably going in a sand trap. Oh! It's going to be in a fairway, just not the correct fairway. Guys, I haven't hit a slice that bad in a long time. So it was Healy with an open face. Did I have my chicken wing up when I hit the ball? What's going on here? Why'd that happen? Yeah, chicken wing came up. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's see if I can punch through here. Or should I go over? What do we got to do? 125? What are our other options? Can we get back onto the fairway in any other way? No, that's a punch shot too. There's a river. There's a river over here, so we do not want to punch over there. Guys, I hate doing this. I especially hate doing it on the real golf course, but we just got to get back on the fairway. If I try to punch through that gap, there's a chance I'll roll my ball into that hazard. And I don't like taking penalty strokes unless it's absolutely freaking necessary here. That was a very low trajectory shot. It was thin. So we've had two not good shots on this hole already. The driver shot was a very uncharacteristic slicey mess. And then that punch shot was just a thin husk of a shot, if I'm being honest. That felt really good. It's just going to be over to the right. That was actually a nice feeling shot. I will not lie. 89 carry, probably should have gone further than that, and in real life it would have gone nearly 100 yards. So, a couple of rough holes with some good feeling shots sprinkled in. I was hoping that would eject out like it typically does, and I think it caught some of that rough. So we've had a bit of a rough start. I think that's another bogey or a double, but we will come back and hopefully overcome, because this course does not appear to be overly difficult, unless there's something I haven't seen yet. Let's bring up El Mini Map. This fairway is extremely skinny. However, I don't see any reason to not hit the driver. There's just as good of a chance as any that the 3-wood won't get on the fairway as the driver. But this time we're gonna keep the shot shallow, and we should be fine. We are not fine. So driver is absolutely like off the chain right now. I gotta make a mental decision right now as to whether I keep hitting it or I bench it for the rest of the match. We're in pretty bad position here. Like, I need to hit over. I can't hit that far, so I've kind of got myself in a pickle. I'm gonna hit my 7-wood over and hopefully get somewhere near the fairway. I might be able to give myself a slightly better shot if I try to hit over to this clearing. But I need to go, okay, I think I can get over there. It's uphill. Let's try the 5-wood. The driver's costing us strokes right now. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, sometimes you just can't hit a golf ball. And what sucks is I've played enough rounds of sim golf to know now that this probably won't get any better before like the 12th or 13th hole. But I never quit out on a round. I finish all my rounds. So I don't want to be in the bunker. I think we might end up in another bunker, just not that one. I'll take that shot all day, guys. Was a little toey. Let's chip over here. $14. You can see the lie is left, so the ball's going to want to eject left automatically. Sit. Okay, that may have saved our bacon, because that was a par 5 if I'm not mistaken. Did you hear that? I rhymed bacon and mistaken. Okay, let's see if we can get the driver to fire correctly here. The miss has gone both far right and far left. And the problem is I'm trying to beat the hell out of the ball, and I don't need to do that. Nice, easy swing. Still a little fadey. And it ain't going to be a long drive, right? 230, like an average distance drive. This course has got a lot of mind your P's and Q's areas here. 170. It looks like the green's tiered too. Is it O, P? That ain't what I want. J, that's what I want. We kind of got to get up. We need to be up on that upper tier. We got some wind. That was fat. Are we going to be wet? No. We're actually going to be on the green, but only barely. There's still a long ways to go. Ball's still scooting. You can tell the green is heavily sloped from back to front. So I need to overcompensate pretty badly here, because the ball is going to be on that slope wanting it to go right for a while. For the majority of its movement, it's going to be on that slope. That's what I'm going to do. We need to hit this thing, what, 50, almost 74 feet. And for the majority of its travel, it's going to want to go to the right. Another par saver. That was a hard putt. I should just dip my shirt in a bowl of water. Here I've got to go at least 230. Narrow fairway. Easy little drive. Winds at our back. That's actually drawing over, is what it is. We move on with our lives. 250. Okay, I got a $142 out of some stuff that's going to want to jettison me right. And I'm going to lose some distance. Let's hope the ball actually goes to the right and I didn't just aim right for no damn good reason here. No need. I did it to myself. What'd I do there? What's the replay showing? A little bit toey with an inside to out. It looks like it was a little bit toey inside to out, which is what you want. You want an inside to out shot and perhaps a slightly open club face. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. It was a right lie. I just must not have compensated over to the right enough, or to the left, excuse me. Golf's hard. I should probably take my button box apart and fix that. The heat map button is shorted because I had some static buildup, touched the button and fried it. It's unfortunate. That went a little more right than I wanted it to. Golf's hard. 8-footer. Dunk. Another par saver. I'm thinking I'm not getting a terrible amount of distance off the tee, so we may be, is this my fairway? Well, for hell's sakes, I can't be hitting driver here, boys, girls, whoever's watching. It's probably boys. I'm gonna hit a 5 wood. Try to keep it sleazy here. That's pretty sleazy. We'll see if it stays. Should be fine. Oh, there's some wildlife over there. Nice touch, buddy. And we got a 209 over some water. You gotta either commit to this or decide to lay up. I gotta hit 202 to get over there. So if I screw up this 4-iron shot, if this was a par 5, I'd lay up. But I can't keep taking bogeys. So I'm gonna try to get this shot over there with a 4-iron. And I think we're gonna be wet. That was well too fat. Damn it to hell. And it lets you know that you screwed up with a little splash. You guys, I just made a really big mistake by not backing that shot up to the fairway. I am... That pisses me off. It's my fault, but that pisses me off. So now I've got to make sure I hit a club that I know will give me enough loft because I'm down 13. All I had to do was back up a couple of yards and I'd have been in the fairway on a perfect lie. I am a moron. Anyway, is done was done. Oh, that sucks. What happened in that shot? It was just fat, that's it. Other than that, it was a good shot. Okay, took the safe shot. We're on the edge of the green. No complaints. I couldn't bear to dunk into that water again. You don't lose golf balls in GSPro, but you sure do lose credibility. That'd be nice if you'd roll in that hole there, buddy. Another double. So, I'd say more importantly than the score, did we hit any good golf balls there? Yes, the drive was good. That 4-iron shot would have been pretty sick, but I hit it too thick. Second shot, third shot was good. And the chip shot was good, and I believe that was the end of that hole. That felt toey. I need to consciously start lining my club up so that the ball's closer to the hosel. And we'll do that. We've got lots of golf to play here. I'll start doing that consciously here for the rest of the round. It's not too bad. Oh boy, that just stopped. Usually those come out hot. It's not too bad with the fairway woods, but the irons are, because you swing irons different, right? It's different with the irons. Little 25 footer here. Oh boy, that's in. Par saver after that not so great shot. 413, what's this? Another narrow fairway. These aren't really fairways that too many people I would think are gonna hit. Like, I think if you watch some of the videos from this league that there's gonna be a lot of people on the fringe of insanity. That ain't gonna be in the water, but that's maybe gonna be tree trouble. Oh, that just stopped dead. Okay, we have an out, but as usual, there's a stream running around here that's telling you you probably ought to second think your choices. So basically what's happening is I'm having to lay up on a lot of these holes like I'm playing par fives, which kind of blows. Oh, we hit a tree. Okay, let's see if we're in any better position to get to the green. 105 yards. We gotta be, this green's tricky too, guys. We gotta be pretty close to the pin or we're taking another bogey. Bounce left. Okay, if we don't make this putt proper, it's gonna be another bogey. GT League, that's over 24 feet. That's gonna be good enough. Need to hit 18 feet here. Oh, Come on, man. I've seen that happen plenty of times on the golf course, but your ball's got to be cooking to do that. Another bogey. We got water on the right, OB, excuse me, a bunker on the left. Wind's negligible. If that ball checks, it didn't. If that ball would have checked, we might have had a shot. But you can see we're hitting over a gob of water. So basically, my driver is making it so I have to play these par fours like a par five and lay up and lay up and lay up. This course was designed by somebody far smarter than me, because they have basically found every way possible that they could screw you and done that. There's your layup shot. Let's see if we can get close to the pin and maybe get a par. Sucker pin, we're short-sighted. Let's do the best we can to hit this thing, I don't know, high 40s, because I don't want to be in the bunker. That's probably in the bunker. Oh, you guys, this is a tricky course. I'm surprised it's only a 110 slope. That was my fault. If you look at the replay, that was thin. You got to kind of sweep under the ball like that. And this is going to be a doozy of a hole because we're on the 6th shot on a par 4. I'm trying to dissect another double. Those were some good shots outside of that duffed sand shot. Those were all really good shots. What's hurting us is where we are landing our ball. This is a super short par 4. There's almost, if you can fly 238, maybe get over there, because it's downhill. Maybe you end up in one of those bunkers. I'm game to try it, because I'm already 8 over par after 9 holes, and my level of GAF is kind of out the door here. Every time I underestimate one of Joe Lagowski's courses, I get bit in the ass. Every time. What I'll do is I'll say, that was a really bad slice. What I'll do is I'll say exactly what I did in the front of the video, and I'll say, those settings don't look that hard. ... What's the catch? So we're still 82 yards out of regular rough. Obviously playing the wrong hole. 5 left. See, the wind's blowing left and we got a slightly left lie. I don't want to be in the water. This isn't the right club for that shot now that I'm thinking about it. I got to go 82 plus the cost of the rough. I've had this poor sandwich for God knows how long. It served me well. Oh, wow. Okay. Ball's gonna wanna run right, and it's gonna come out right. This is at a regular rough. Please don't make me do the walk of shame. I should have lost a little more than that out of that rough. 29 carry in GSPro, 33 carry in real life. This is semi-rough. I'm gonna try to do some hero chip out of here and roll the ball up next to the pin. Not bad. That was just a regular bogue. Shots weren't very good on that. My driver's not firing at all. Let's go ahead and shelf driver. Can't be playing a club that is clearly not working. And it's not the club's fault, it's me. But I know my fairway woods are generally reliable. Generally more reliable than that. You can see the course designer has placed the clearing right in the average drive distance spot. I don't know what else to say, guys. Crummy golf. That's just crummy golf. Let's see if we can advance the ball a little bit. I can't quite hit over that tree, but I think we can advance the ball. Right? So we're playing par fours like they're par fives. The whole round's probably going to be just like this. And I didn't even put it on the fairway. This round probably ain't going to be worth watching. It's above my skill level. But if you stay tuned in, I appreciate it. This is going to be a bogey fest. I'm guessing high 80s, low 90s. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, that sucks. Let's get out of here. We're short-sighted and you can see the green drops off. You're best to get near the pin or behind it. Or just somewhere. So 3.7 carry, 8 carry. So it took over half of the distance from us. It's calling this fairway. Let's putt. Make sure you tell it we're putting. That was kind of a weird shot. Oh, another double. Yeah, this round's kind of a wash at this point. Playing bogey golf. Not really striking the ball very well. This is kind of out of my range and we got wind in our face. And by out of my range, I don't mean I can't get there, because I can hit the ball quite further than 175, but not accurately. And you can see we got water on one side and a bunker on the other. And it's a par 3, so laying up here is just gonna, I mean, we'll see if it ends up being the better choice, honestly. Yeah, that was toey. I'm guessing we're gonna be wet. That's unfortunate. Okay, what do we got here? Let's try, what's our next option? Flag line. These courses Joe picks are never easy, but they're not tailored for guys like me. He's really got zero interest in guys like me. He's trying to make these challenging for scratch golfers and stuff like that, plus handicap golfers. Because if he did pick a course, he's damn near a professional golfer himself, so he's not going to pick some like cakewalk course for old Turbo Talon, right? Okay. So there's another double. I think we're up to 4 or 5 doubles. The ball striking's not good though. That's what's important, and it's not working. Since the round's blown, I see no reason to leave the driver in the bag. Let's see if we can at least get one to go. At least one missile here. And if I'm wrong, then we're OB. No, there's that slice again. I think, yeah, I'm reverting back to my old slicey self with the heel. It is what it is. This round's not really worth salvaging. So here we're playing another par 4 that we have to play like a par 5 because this green is so well protected. I don't remember my zoom in, zoom out keys. There we go. This green is so well protected that if you're off by even a smidge, you're going to be in a bunker. But I'm game to try. We're in the rough. That was a pretty flush shot. That wasn't a bad shot. He kind of needed one of those after the round we've been having. Little putt here. It's not going to break too much. We'll maybe go a little outside the cup. That's probably too much. That's probably not enough. There we go. And we need to hit about 36, 37 feet of feel. I'd like to see the statistics on that shot because it went straight in the simulator. 1.4 HLA. It was dead straight in the simulator. What are you going to do, guys? So now I'm 15 feet away. I'm going to get the yips. 18 feet. Little par saver there. And that was mostly due to that 7-iron approach shot that went off like it was actually supposed to. Buck 76. What are these guys doing in this video? Let's change the video. This guy's showing pictures of some Mustang race car. Let's go find some other content here. Where are my subscriptions? No, where are my subscriptions? There you go, old buddy. All right, it looks like D-Lud's live. Let's watch D-Lud. We're going to get a little UN a golf commercial because I don't spend enough money there already. Right? And you know what kind of pisses me off about YouTube, amongst a lot of things, is that I already pay the Premier or whatever pricing, so I don't have commercials. But if I switch to one of my other accounts under my same name, I still have to watch commercials. It's like, dude, they're all under my account. You gonna make me pay the premium pricing for all of them? And that's just so I don't have to watch stupid commercials. All right, D-LUD's live. Whatever course this is, I don't want to play it anymore. Because he's... Oh, okay, he's not 7 over, he's 1 over after 14. We'll go back to the beginning of the video. Where are we aimed? So this needs to go 20-something feet. Oh my Lord. How did that go so far? It was uphill? Dude, sometimes GSPro blows my mind at how inaccurate it is. And the funny thing is it's got some algorithm massaging going on for putting. So if you, I was like, is that not going to go in again? That would have been a birdie. It's got some massaging algorithm for putting that makes putting easier. And it still kind of, sometimes it still kind of sucks. I would be lying if I said I wasn't confused right now. What's fairway here? Let's do a flyover. What's actually fairway? Oh, none of it. How is this course? How's this course a 110 slope? Oh, buddy. Did we shelf driver? I can't remember. Oh, God, we're 13 over par. Nah, let's not. Let's hit driver. I don't want John Sherman waking up in the middle of the night because I hit 3-wood because I'm scared of my driver. See, that was a solid ass strike. We're obviously in trouble, but solid strike there, just over the top. Open club face. That's pretty much the worst combination of things you can have. And now, because of the way this course designer's done things, we don't really have an out. I'm actually not sure what to do here because I don't know where the fairway is. Is that the fairway? Do we take a lateral out or do I say I'm sick of this shit? This course has beaten me up pretty bad, but I just can't bring myself to hit a stupid hero shot. $39. See, look how effortlessly I hit that shot. So now we got 288 left. If we can gain some decent ground, we might be able to get out of here with a par because it's a 5. Okay, yep. We just mousetrapped that thing. My bag wants to tip over and I really don't want those clubs hitting the ground. Okay. You guys, you can't do anything but laugh. Golf's hard. That was a toey little turd, I'm guessing. Nope, it wasn't toey. Why did that happen? Closed club face. Okay, usually when you have something snap over to the left like that, when you're a right-hander, it's because there's a reason for it. Sometimes the reason's just your launch monitor's a holy rolling piece of monkey shit, but That may have saved us. This is for Parsky. It's breaking a little bit. Maybe we put it there. I'm guessing it's going to veer hard right. Yeah, it wanted to. Little par saver there. 407. It's honestly impossible to tell. I think the checkerboard stuff is the fairway. But like this course is, honestly, it's ridiculous. Because if you play to stay on the fairway, you're going to have to hit one little shot after another, like you're playing a board game and you're moving 6 moves at a time. Or you just have to be okay with not being on the fairway, because there aren't a whole lot of golfers that are this accurate. Let's see how this deflects. I'm not mad at that. Well, we still got kind of a crappy shot. Guys, sometimes you're just going to get beat up. Like, sometimes you get beat up worse in the simulator than you would on the real golf course. It's sometimes comical, if I'm being super honest. I know I'm probably going to regret hitting through this tree. And I don't really know how to draw a golf ball yet. And I'm not talking on a piece of paper. I know how to slice a golf ball. Well, that kind of worked. And I did that by, holy crap, that more than kind of worked. I did that by putting my back foot back pretty far, like 8 inches back. And that forces the club to come across the ball, basically generating a controlled draw, a controlled hook, whatever you want to call it. Because when you can do it on command, it's called something different than when you do it because you suck. That wasn't quite enough. And now we got a pretty grubby putt looking here. Maybe we can bend it in, maybe we take another bogey. What do we got? 13 over, huh? How was the ball striking on that hole? I can't even remember that hole. Guess that's how much I care. Yeah, this course is all over the place. Let's see, what is we got here? It wants us to go to this dog leg. You got trees that are going to keep you a little bit honest. You can move over to the left of the tee box should you choose to do so, and maybe play to that slice that I hit also well. And I do that by squaring my stance up. Normally it's closed, so I don't slice too bad, but I'm going to square my stance up and see if we can bend a ball around this tree. That's one version of what I was trying to do. We'll see if that's dry. That started slicing right out of the gate. What are you going to do? I know at some point in time my game is going to come together, but it's not. I'm seeing glimpses of it now on the course and in the simulator. It's just we're not quite there yet, I would say. This is regular rough. I don't have a problem hitting a fairway wood at a regular rough. But sometimes when you see these guys hitting a 15-degree club out of a deep rough, you're like, I don't think you'd really hit that club, dude. All right, that's a good advance. We've got some work to do, but we should have a decent lie out of the rough. Don't always trust where GSPro's got you aimed, because it's really, sometimes it's a crapshoot. So I want to try to hit 47. That's too far, I think. It felt too good. I knew we were in trouble. Okay, let's aim a little outside the cup here. Maybe this goes in, but it'll probably be pretty close. Or maybe it just rolls. That didn't feel like I hit it that hard. Shit, it's rolling. Son of a... Oh, it went down after the pin. Oh, that's so brutal, dude. What do I gotta hit here? This course is rickrolling my ass, dude. Just stay near the hole. Dude. Crazy talk. 14 over par. Not striking the ball well. Like, I can't hit my driver to save my life right now. We got to get something with loft. Is this the correct fairway? It's a par 4, and you're going to make me hit it 200 yards to get over. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. I ain't playing your stupid game. This course is definitely for advanced golfers who know how to shot shape, know how to increase and decrease the loft of their drives. Just, this is not for me. Good old GSPro. Rough? How would I know? Okay, guys, you got a decision to make here. Do you try a stupid shot over the water out of the rough? It's a par 4. Or do you lay up? Do you lay up like 70 yards? I'm not doing that. I'm already above my handicap. And we're probably going to be wet anyway because I hit it fat. This is a very skippable video. This is almost isn't worth posting. Next option, don't do what I did earlier. I can't get back on the fairway no matter what I do. Gotta love those, buddy. Drop ball. 111 yards. What do I want to hit here? I can't hit a golf ball. Even that's wanting to go over. Okay, so that felt kind of weird. 92 carry, 103 carry. So we lost about 10 yards out of the rough. And usually when my feels are off by that much, it means I shouldn't keep playing in the simulator, but it's Sunday and I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to recreate as much as I can. But I'll put something in the comments that says this is basically a video you can skip and maybe watch unless you're bored. Only watch if you're bored. What was the HLA on that? Yeah, 88. Kind of figured we'd be somewhere in the high 80s, low 90s. There's your scorecard, not a pimple to be found on it. It's all bogeys and double bogeys with a handful of pars. Stats are abysmal. And I don't care about the score, but what I do care about on this round is that the ball striking was not good. My driver cost me a lot of strokes, so I went to my woods. My fairway woods were doing all right, and my irons just generally let me down, except for the high lofted stuff, which is, I mean, pretty easy to hit, honestly. But there's that round, guys. Let's bounce back out to the GSPro splash screen. I appreciate you watching. If you watched this whole video from beginning to end, kudos to you. I'm guessing you had some time you needed to burn, because that round was not just the score, the ball striking was no good. Anyhow, I went off on another tangent. We'll see you in the next video. You guys have a good one.